The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play. Oh, and you talk about a bolt to open up a ball game. I mean, hey, this would be a great swing of the bat if it was mid-May. But this is the World Series we're talking about. And I'll tell you, leading off a game on the road, this is an absolutely monstrous way to start things out.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. Mark Trumbo will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Number 25 stands in for the first time. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now you could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And the swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, coming into this year, it had been a while since we'd seen a World Series Grand Slam. There's only been one since 1998, and you have to go all the way back to Paul Konerko for the 2005 World Series champ White Sox to find the last one. But he gets a pitch that he likes right here, and that's going to be a moment that he's going to remember for the rest of his life.
Matt Wieters will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first is Wieters on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That is 6 hits he's given up in just this inning alone. And what are they waiting for, man? You've got to get this guy out of there.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Peterson. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but With the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
Your attention, please.
A three-run shot down the line in left. His third home run of this series as this lead got even wider. Here's Mark Trumbo now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
You know, sometimes people talk about no-doubters when a guy hits one 20 rows into the seats. Well, that's a no-doubt double right there. No chance for any of these outfielders to get it. With their backs to the infield, they got to get back there, get the ball back into the infield just to save a double.
Here's Chris Davis now. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And a relay to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. Number 25 stands in. McCarthy comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
Adam Jones will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hit hard to short. Underhanded flip. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. But not before an even 10 men come around to. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Trumbo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Corey Seager gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the. Matt Wieters
will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 37.
Number 37 digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, no DH? No problem. He says, you know what? I know what I'm doing up here. And he's got himself a World Series base hit.
Manny Machado steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not. And he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate.
Yeah, and I think, you know, with 1 away here, you're taught that this is the right idea. Even if you get tagged out, you have first and third with 2 away. If you stay, you have second and third with 2 away. So there's not much of a difference. So you might as well try to score anyway. No dice here, though.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
And already we've seen some hard-hit balls in these first 2 innings. And this was not one of those high fly ball where no one can reach it kind of doubles. This thing is a rocket shot, and it's going to wind up driving in another run.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig has it in his tracks. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 12 and the Dodgers nothing. Justin Turner strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
First baseman, Adrian.
Stepping in, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder coming in. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6th, left fielder
Scott Van Slyke gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Number 25 will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Puig, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of this series as they just continue to pour it on here.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up.
And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
That's reminiscent of a ball Angel Pagan hit in Game 1 of the 2012 World Series. This ball's going to hit right off the third base bag. He's going to catch a break there because they're left with no chance to make a play.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And now the runner's trying for third. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
There's a drive out to left center field. Here comes Wieters around third. And the run is in to score from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Number 37 will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So standing in, Manny Machado. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Oh, and he botches it.
Now batting.
Not a bad pitch that time. You'll get another look at it here. He just goes down and hooks it right down the line. As a pitcher, not much you can do about that one.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Van Slyke, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run homer here for Mark Trumbo. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Number 25 will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
And you know, guys, games like this, you just don't want them to end.
hits it high and deep out to center field. Peterson looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Matt Wieters steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Van Slyke. And it's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider.
Well, normally when you hear guys talking about pitches that hang, they're talking about the curveball, maybe a slider, but this is a cut fastball. It just hangs. You see it there. Just right out over the heart of the plate, and he doesn't miss it.
Number 37 stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. McCarthy steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Manny Machado stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Scope. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The first baseman, number 19.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Chris Davis will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Runner's on his way to third. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across. Yasmani Grandal will stride forward to lead it off. And I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Taken in by Scope, a quick out number one.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Howie Kendrick settles into the box for his first chance. Into the windup and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Trumbo. And that's the second out of the inning. Andre Ethier will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. High pop-up. Davis is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Joe Blanton is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the fourth inning. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9.
leading off for Baltimore,
Michael Givens is set to lead off, and he may actually get a chance to hit here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Puig. One down.
the third baseman, number
Manny Machado will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Machado on his way to second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Jonathan Scope Steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one.
Just posting some gaudy numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for sure.
Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Van Slyke looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Chris Davis digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. He's set. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And he will make it there. He took a bit of a chance, but it turns into a 2-out double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Number 25 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Adam Jones will stand in now as we take you back to the very first inning as he got him going early. A grand slam right out of the gates. Grounded to third. Turner's got it. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So it's Kike Hernandez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Zach Britton will come on here. Not a save situation, but he'll try to close it out nonetheless. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow by guys when you need to.
Trumbull is there. 1 away.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbull is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this